So we're going to go up here this morning. I'm an hour early. It's really just on our doorstep, more or less. A bit of a cut through. We're going to see a lot of cars this morning trying to cut through the roads, one of them lanes they use as a cut through. We'll squeeze by. That it'll be part of our history when we start looking, because it's called Barrack Lane, so I wonder why. Does that mean there's been a barracks up here sometimes, a military place a long time ago, or does barrack mean something else? Anyway, remind me when we start, we must come and have a look at this lane, and it's one of them old lanes that's been here forevermore. The place we want is down a driveway on the right, down here somewhere. I think I've been once before. Apparently you have to go so far and then ring. Well, I haven't got a number on my paperwork. We've got to ring to see if we get in. I think you see it before you get to it. On the right here somewhere. This one. I think you see the lane. There's a roundabout the other end of this road, so there's no big worries about getting stuck or anything down here anyway. See the place I want? I think that's the driveway in. I think that's the driveway in. I think so. Yeah, it's got to be in it. Yeah, it's the only one in there, right? Let's go in there. I'm going in there, mate. Thank you. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Gates open, it's a bonus. Now, Steve said to me, ring before you go up the driveway. Got no phone call here, phone number. I'm hoping there's a sign or something. I think they're more of a breaker, a commercial breaker, than a commercial scrapper. It'd be interesting what they're going to put in. Let's have a look, see for a sign. Go to the bottom of the lane and ring before you go up. Okay. We haven't got a number to ring. Oh, there's a container here already. Aha! Let's tuck in behind him. Let's tuck in behind him and go and see what the crack is. He must be, what time is it? 7:44 and I'm booked in at 8:30, so yeah, I'm well early. Well, he's the half past, I'm the half past, 7:30, 7:48. I'm the 8:30 man. The man in front of me is the 9:30 man. His man is round the corner and he's the 10:30 man. So he's told me I can go around. Well, he was told to go up, but then he's called me to come in. But the trouble is, if there's two containers behind me, that means this place is going to be stuffed. Because how many containers full of space. If there's 3, the last one's going to have plenty of room. First one, like me, ain't going to have no room at all. If they're going to put another stuff for, they've got enough for another 2 containers or whatever. Anyway, let's plod on. Yeah, there was a sign there, by the way. You stop down there and then you ring. Make sure it's clear to come up. Bumpity bumpity. Here we go. Oh, is that an RF on there? Oh no. Those in here, nice and gentle. Oh. Morning, mate. You alright? Yeah. The man down there was the 9:30 man, and,
Yeah.
and you said bring forward, and he said to me, "Well, if you're earlier than me,
Yeah, you're first. I'll take you.
Is that alright?"
Yeah,
Okay. We're going there, aren't we? Yeah.
yeah.
Nose up.
Stay tight to this side. You aim for the blue cap,
Okay.
and then I'll get you in, mate.
Lovely. Thank you. Gonna open the doors first, yeah. Let's open the doors. He sounds a real good bloke because he says, "Nice and slowly, mate. I'm your ears either side," so he's gonna take good care of me when I go in here. So we're gonna have to jack it in. Going a bit soon, aren't I? That's what the wife says. I'm going a bit too early.
You're a bit too good there.
A bit too early.
Yeah.
Now she'll go. Now she'll go. Yeah, there's a bit of a wall, isn't there? Bit of a wall. Which is not a bad thing, really. If we're too tight to this edge, it gives us enough room. Right, slap it round. They got it. Here she goes. Right, follow her in.
You're good, mate. Nice.
Yeah? Looking good? Looking good. Perfect. Square her up there. Square her up there. Little steps on the other side behind me. Perfect. Doing all right. You're on nice and square. Left hand down. Left hand down, okay. Gonna load me with a plate. He's trying to get me in the square. We good? Yeah? I'm happy if you're happy.
Your rear axle is your one here,
Yeah.
as low as you can, and then see the lady in the office, please.
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
He wants this down, okay.
Service from £5.49 a month. Visit theaa.com. For customers only, 10% customers pay £5.49 a month. T's and C's apply. Verified best and patrol numbers at theaa.com/best.
They're all here out of that axle. Just got to be careful when we pull out of here. Let's see now, look, I was on about the wall. I was trying to come over the top of the wall rather than round the wall. Look, turned in a bit too tight. It's okay, always watch when you come in on these bays because there's a step there, look. So you don't want to crush the step that side. And then this side, there's it's okay. So yeah, it's great having someone keep an eye on you. Yeah, it's always better getting a help on your reverse, always. Look at this, what's going in the container. I don't know what it is. It seems to be on wheels. Oh, it's a chassis, isn't it? It's a chassis to the air tanks on the back. It's a complete chassis going in. So the first lot has gone in, and this is the next lot. You just never know what goes in these containers. This one's going to be a bit of a heavy one, I think. This is a tractor unit. Good lad. Yeah. So he's operating it. No, it's me. Could you just, the stuff that goes in and the stuff that comes out is fascinating. Go. In we go. Oh, fuel tank. Here we go. In you go. Wow, that's fantastic, isn't it? Isn't that just fantastic? Chains.
Hey, Jim, I just want to put the wood.
Shorten the chains. Put the wood there.
Come on, Jim.
Nice and gentle. That's got it. Fingers. 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 They are.
That's right.
Gonna go.
Chain's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, lovely. Steady. Right then, take your time down this driveway and let's get out of here. Right then, take it nice and easy down here. We're as heavy as an elephant, aren't we? We're coming down out here like a big elephant. Big heavy elephant or a big heavy bull. Just take your time and let's get out of here. Houston, we have a problem. That's how they lock on. This one doesn't want to lock on. Usually you clobber it with something, it does it. But there is movement. There is movement, look. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to move forward and slam on. This one's worked fine. They're all I've got 3 on, so I've got 3 holding it. Look, funny, the gap is a lot less here and a lot more there. I wonder what's going on. Anyway, let's try something. Let's see if we can. We don't want the box to move, but we want the box to move. It's locked on. We've got room to move forward. So I'm going to move forward and hit the seats fully forward as it can go, look. Yeah. Or fully back, I should say. So I'm going to go forward and hit the brakes and see if that just moves the box that little bit. If that didn't do it, nothing will. Oh yeah, look, it's moved it forward. It was a bit sharp. It was a bit sharp. Let's have a look. Let's see if that's done the trick. Oh yeah, lovely, look. So it just shows you these boxes do move around on these locks. That's to the back now, look. Look, oh, I wasn't quite expecting that sharp. Anyway, it's worked and we've got that locked on. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, that's nicely locked on now. Well then, they've given me a long leash. They don't let me out very often. I'm happy just doing locals, doing into the city, into the town, coming in, going out. And I mean, you know I only do 2 boxes a day generally, but it can take 10, 12, up to 15 hours to do 2 local boxes, all depending on how you get on, that type of thing. Obviously the further you go, some boys like to do the distance and do 1 at a time, but I seem to have fitted in the slot. Well anyway, occasionally you do get an oddball out in the sticks, you know. They send me to Wales sometimes, mid Wales, an odd one, which is quite pleasant. But here I'm going up the motorway, so most of the journey now, 82 miles, wow. I go this far north, I get a nosebleed. My days of tramping, my days of doing distance, out all night, not being able to get back, you know, sleeping in laybys, going in services, shitting in the woods with the bears. Don't do that anymore. So I'm sort of happy doing what I'm doing, running our local. It's a bit, sometimes a bit more interesting in the towns, getting through the traffic, blah blah blah. Being in a queue doesn't bother me one bit, you know. It's just one of those things. Anyway, so you won't see much of this journey, I don't think. because it's just bombing up the motorway. And if we do, we'll probably see plenty, but they'll be on the road walk, so they won't be on this film. So we've got 81 miles to do. We're not booked until 1 o'clock. We're going to be there for 12 o'clock. We've got an hour spare. We've already got our break, so driving time isn't a problem. So I'll see you when I get to the other end. Well, we've passed one bit of it. This is another bit. It looks like there's some massive load being moved at some time. This is just the front end of it, I think. It's the same as the other. We've got a bit of a wiggle on, hasn't he? Nice and steady past him. That looks like it's one of them massive loads. Wow, that's the second one like that we've passed. Wow, they've been carrying something massive. So we've come up the M1. We've come along the 18, the M18 for a bit. Remember we came this way when we went to Scarborough. We're going to go right down here now. This seems to be the long way round, because you think of a triangle. I could have come off a junction earlier and gone through there, and it looked like it would have come through here, but I don't know. It's not my area. I'm not familiar with it. For all I know, there could have been a low bridge. For all I know, there's been a delay or roadworks or something, and the sat-nav sent me this way because it's fastest. Because that's what you set it on, don't you? So I don't really know why it's made me not made me, but it suggested coming around this way and not just sort of cut the corner off when you're looking at the map. But there's nothing you can do. You just gotta trust the sat-nav. Put your hands into the sat-nav, because you don't know. Like I say, it's not my patch, I wouldn't know. You could take a chance and go the other way, but what if there's a low bridge or a weight limit or something somewhere, somehow, you know what I mean? So anyway, think of a triangle, and we're at the top of the triangle, coming back around. So we've come up north, we've come along a bit, we've gone eastwards for what looked like it could have been one junction, but it was two junctions, and now we're headed down here. So we're on the A1, which is another good road, and it looks like it's down here somewhere, not very far. So maybe, but anyway, let's crack on a bit. So we're half a mile away. We're a mile away from our destination. We're half a mile from this junction, so it's only half a mile off this junction somewhere. Band Q or something. So it's got a funny. I wonder if it's a new building or something. I wonder if something in Q. I wonder if it's here. Oh hell! Look at this massive thing here. I reckon this could well be a B&Q. It said Band Q. It had some funny name. So I suspect, even the map says it looks like here, it might be a new place. Where is this? We're gonna, what's it called? Band Q. Band Q. I know it's not, doesn't stand for B&Q, but I've seen a B&Q depot here, so let's go in there. They can always throw us out, can't they? Some of these funny down here, yeah. Let's go down here. Where does that bring us? even be that new place looking. Let's go in there, because that's the name we want. I wonder, it's either B&Q or this new place. There's B&Q down here. Yeah. It says it's here. So, it's not Butterbox, is it? It's got Q in its name. Let's go in here. Let's get thrown out. At least we know where we stand then, don't we? And hopefully they know. Hopefully they'll know. Is this the place in? Is this the way in? What's that now? No, keep going. Oh, somebody's put B and Q. The address is band Q. I bet you the name is B and Q. Let's go in there. Yeah. Somebody's put the wrong written down somewhere along the line, I think. Hello, mate.
How we doing?
It sort of makes sense. You Unit 3, it says, my address is Band Q, so somebody's put B and Q.
Oh, Band Q. Hey, that's a good one. We've not heard that one, have we? Band Q. Yeah. Looks like a G to me, that's a good one. Right, yeah, you've got the right place.
Right, lovely. So, I've been kicked out. I'm too early. My paperwork said 1 o'clock. Leaves have said 2 o'clock, because that's when shift change is on. So, I've got to get out and come back at 2 o'clock. They've told me roughly where there's a pull-in or a lay-by to go and hide. That's the trouble, see. Yeah, it's big, and they've got way more space than anybody else, which is fine, which is theirs to do what they want with. But they throw the trucks out. So now they're affecting their local, not affecting, they're not giving a damn about their local activity. Yes, I'm early, and okay, maybe I shouldn't have been early, and okay, I'm 2 o'clock, but you'd think they'd just park me in a corner out the way, wouldn't you? And look after their own goods, their own whatever. But they'd rather kick me out here into the streets to go and find a place like maybe this guy is doing. It's not very neighbourly friendly, is it? You know, keeping everything indoors. Although I've not been and come over here to the McDonald's to a left, and there's supposed to be a lay-by down here, but they're not operating independently. Just the you know, if you've got the space, keep your own people or your own work on your own piece of ground. Don't just kick them out to fend for themselves, because it's not nice to your neighbours. And you get a lot like that, you know. You get a lot like that. And it's not as if they haven't got the ground to keep me or put me somewhere. They've got plenty of space up there. Anyway, there's supposed to be a pull-in or something down here. We've got to wait till 2 o'clock. So let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. There's a parking sign. Oh yeah. It says parking half a mile. Yeah. Not very good of them, is it? Not very neighbourly. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let's go and see if this... Alright, if you haven't got space, you haven't got space, and, you know, fair enough. But because you've got space, it wouldn't have harmed them to sit me in a little lonely corner all on my own and say, right, go there and don't move. Instead, they kick me out into the environment on your own. Not very neighbourly, this Blythe B&Q depot. Here we are. What we got? What we got in here? Have we got space? Yeah. I think luckily we've got space. It's not very neighbourly, is it? You know, if there was quite a few, 3 or 4 or 5, not very neighbourly of B&Q at all. These boys been doing? Get in there. Ooh, it's gonna be a bit squishy to get in there. We should do that. Where's he gonna go? Yeah, we'll fit in here. We'll find a way to fit in here. Yeah. Yeah, that's not very good, is it? If you arrive early, they don't let you in. And that's not very neighbourly, is it? Not very neighbourly at all. They should, if I've got their goods on, then with the space that they've got, that's available to them, it's not as if we're pinching space off something. They should have just given me a little corner, or several of me in a corner, because what if there's 4 or 5 of us turn up and we're in this situation? That's not good, Blythe B&Q. So, it's 1:45. They wouldn't let me on. I've got their stuff. I've got B&Q stuff on it. I wasn't allowed to wait on their site, so I've had to come here to a layby, which is local, right? But what if I wanted facilities? What if I was a littering sort of trucker and I was come here littering? I'd throw my litter out. I would have created litter, wouldn't I? Or if I was the sort of trucker that needed a call of nature. You know, if you've got a delivery coming down the pipes, it's coming through your letterbox from behind, isn't it? And there's not a lot you can do with it, especially if it's an express delivery from the curry house that you had last night. Who knows? Do you know what I mean? It happens, and there's nothing you can do about it. The local baddies might know there's trucks here. So the local baddies are looking for fuel, they're looking for loads, they're around and about. So if they know there's opportunities here in the laybys, they'll find opportunities to the locals. It's not altogether not a good idea having trucks with goods or without goods waiting to load, because you know trucks haven't got goods on them. Let me just put this belt on. Trucks haven't got loads on them, but they've got fuel on them, haven't they? So, and if this was a tight place and there wasn't space, that's fine. But this place is massive. You can't tell me that they couldn't have put me in a corner. Maybe there's several of me, you know, if there's 4, 5, 6, 7 of me, it don't matter, but their activities shouldn't impact on the local infrastructure. No. So I think they've not been they're not very good neighbours, are they? They're not dealing with their own goods. I've got their goods on, and they've kicked me out, which is fine. You know, if they can't deliver me, if I'm not, I've got to take my turn. If my booking time's 2 o'clock, then my booking time's 2 o'clock. But you know, and I know the road isn't the perfect place, and they'd soon complain if we were late. So I was early. Okay, I was a bit too early. Fine. Okay. So if I'm a bit too early and I'm not scheduled, then okay. But don't kick me back out onto the local area. Possibly making a mess. Possibly not using the correct facilities in these laybys because there isn't facilities. Obviously eating something and throwing it out the window. That happens. We know that happens. It happens in laybys, it happens in trucking laybys. It's not good, is it? They're not being very, I don't think they've been very neighbourly to their neighbours. And that'll be down to probably one little person, one little Hitler. Yeah, one little big I am saying, you can't come away inside, you can't use our facilities. Oh no, you're too early, you gotta go away. Yeah. So it might not be B&Q themselves, it might be some little, you know, dictator in here somewhere. Anyway, it's 1:45 now. They said come back at 2 o'clock. It's 1:45. See if they're going to let me in. So we're now 10 minutes early from our booking time. He said come back about 2 o'clock, he said. Shift change. That'll do fine. And it's not as if they're short of space. Even if they're busy, they're not short of space, are they? Okay. See if they'll let me in. You alright? Is it 2 o'clock yet? Near enough. Near enough. Yeah, they kicked me out. I'm in the book somewhere. I'm already registered in.
I'll ring them off straight away now. Just walk up if you can't see.
Okay, no problem.
Where did they get the number from here?
Oh, I gotta give me that. Give me that. I'll fill it in for you. Let me just.
How did they know it was 2 o'clock?
That's what they told me. You know the security man that just checked me, sent me away.
And have you got a reference number at all?
Hold on. I think it's in the book. Have a look in your book and find.
Here, I've got loads.
Sorry.
I've got loads.
No, this is a delivery. He did fill it in a book with he filled everything in, like a log or something that he filled in. Already booked me in?
Midlands.
Yeah, Midland Container, MCL. I saw him do it.
They must have got somewhere, I don't know where.
Blimey. There's my box number. Hold on, let me give me a reference for you.
Yes, please.
That's the one, yeah, GYK.
17 DKS.
That's the one, yeah, you found me.
So why you got 3 letters?
3 letters?
3 letters. GYK 17.
GYK. Yeah, that's my registration. YK
Oh, no G, just like K.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's what the man bloke wrote down.
Have you got anything as any other info at all? No, that's a bit, no reference number at all, no.
Let me have a look. The man's going to ring them before they go. Because 2 o'clock is shift change.
A trailer.
Yeah.
And then take the paperwork to the goods in office inbound. There's a door there, driver's entrance.
Yeah.
The bad news is you might have to wait until the shift change
Okay.
to get ticked.
All right then.
I don't know how long that would take. So I've got Mr. Fern,
That's it. Yeah.
YK71 VKS MCL
Yeah.
CSLE 630-9999.
Yeah. The box number,
44051. Is it
trailer number.
trailer number?
But I don't intend changing trailers.
Very good. So you go in there.
Yeah. And they'll get me sorted.
Inside, shoes on, very good shoes on.
Yeah.
Walk across road down the canopy. There's a door there. Driver's
The door.
entrance, driver's reception.
Okay.
Open the door. It's corridor on the right. There's a door. Give you paperwork to the lady.
Yeah.
Tell her we'll be to go.
Lovely.
Once you finish, when they're ready for you,
Yeah.
drive all the way around.
Oh, drive all the way around like
Your
the
first
one-way
time
system.
Today,
Eh?
first time today.
Yeah.
So you've got to sign in.
I think I have. You did give me a piece of paper.
Oh, is it this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
Very
Filled
well.
it in.
Very well. Yeah.
You
Okay,
just
so-
sign it all and tick it.
I know. So you go when you finish, you go all the way around.
One-way system, yeah.
Yeah. Well, normally they close the door.
Okay.
If you close, there's no seal. You have to reopen the way out.
Okay.
10 miles per hour, hazard lights when you're driving.
Because I'm delivering, I'm not picking up.
Right. Right. The bathroom, they're working office, you wait there. You want to go to the toilet, go to the coffee, wait. There's the restroom, then you can wait inside the centre.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Really nice bloke. Really nice bloke. Tell me all about it. What I got to do? Park on the left and go to the right. There is facilities in there, should I need them. But I've already used all the facilities I need in the Yoko lay-by. Well, I could have. I don't. I haven't. But I could have, couldn't I? Because they weren't available to me. Anyway, let's find somewhere to park up in this very busy place where there's nowhere to park me for if I'm an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours early. My paperwork said 1 o'clock. It's often people always add time onto it. My paperwork says 1 o'clock. It's no surprise to find that people, the other end of the people, you know, the people gave 1 o'clock, but it was 2 o'clock. You do get that quite often. They tell you there to be there an hour early, you know what I mean? That's nothing new. From the dock people or whatever. You know, the booking people book 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So the dock people, you know, the people in the handles of the boat may have put another hour on top. That's nothing out of the ordinary. Let's park here. Let's go and have a look. I don't think I'll be able to run the camera indoors, but we'll see. There's little doors, one way. Right, that'll do us. But they called us in and they booked us in at shift change. But I wonder how long it takes to change a shift. I wouldn't have thought long with all this place being so empty as it is. Hopefully not, anyway. Hopefully. I'm the only one on here. Hopefully. It should be pretty quick. So, it's 3:30. We're about to set off on our way back, which is sort of 1.5 hours. Which is sort of, hold on a minute. Give it a bit of air. We set off. which is sort of, let's lift our axle up here. But we don't need it now because we're empty. We should be able to go now. It doesn't do anything it doesn't want to do. Yeah, go on, keep coming. Oh, you're alright. Hour and a half. They were big pallets. They were 2 pallets wide. But really, in a big place like this, hour and a half's tip is not bad. It's not bad really. All things considered. You know, usually in these sort of places. Anyway, let's crack on. You said we got to go around, so let's go around. See what we see. It's right by the A1. Oh, it's in a handy spot. Wow. How much money's worth of concrete is here alone? Forget about the land and then the business, you know, the building. And how much money in concrete surface. It's got to be fit to handle trucks, hasn't it? Wow. $10 an hour, that'll do us. It's just to have a good look around, doesn't it? Yeah, 16'3". They're either 16 or 6'3". Let's have a look. No, 16'2" these B&Q ones are. Focus was 16'3", but even that 2 inches makes such a difference. Oh yeah, you got to put inside netting now. It's not. We just used to have corners, but now you can put this stupid netting inside it, and then you've got curtains on top of that. Obviously something's happened. They changed the rules, blah blah blah. We're going to do it this way now. And it's not bad here because when it's hoofing it down with rain, at least you're under cover and you're not stood there getting soaked. It's when you're outside and there's no cover and it takes so long to close your curtains and fasten up. Anyway, what was it? 48 bays. Well, we're at bay 48 this side. I guess, yeah. Let's make our way around. There's a lot of staff, but there's not a lot of staff. You know, you'd think a place like this would be heaving with cars and people. There's a minibus there, so maybe in a location like this it's a bit far out for people. I don't know. Anyway, let's make our way around to security and open the gate and then make sure that we're empty. Let the security man, oh, round again. Oh no, here we are, round again. Make sure the security man is happy that we're empty when we go away. Let's ask him, does he want to have a look? You can have a look, mate. Yeah, no problem. Right then, we gone. He's bound down, isn't it? What's the song? Let's get the hell out of here. Well, the sat-nav is sending us north to go south. We want to go south. It doesn't like that road in between here and there. So it looks like we're going to go up, catch the M18 south, and then catch the M1. This is the A1. It definitely, sometimes it changes its mind when you come from another direction, but the road that cuts across, the sat-nav does not like it. So you have to trust the sat-nav, because otherwise you'll get yourself in bother. Or if you do get yourself in bother, it's on your shoulders then, isn't it?